A North County veteran lost both of his legs in an IED blast in Afghanistan, but he says he's turned to the martial arts to find peace. In a story that's positively San Diego, how the sport of Jiu-Jitsu has been a life changer for a former Marine. Julian Torres spent 7 years in the Marine Corps.
Very gratifying, to be able to don the uniform for the United States, and then, eventually to go serve overseas.
But on July 15th, 2010, Torres calls it a day he will never forget. It was life-changing. As he was returning from a firefight, he made a wrong step.
Stepped on the blast, saw the light envelop me, throw me up in the air, see my shadow on the ground, and it was on like Donkey Kong, man.
Life for Julian Torres would change forever on that day. As he lost both of his legs in the blast, he would return to civilian life, and eventually, something he calls very positive, he came across the sport of Jiu-Jitsu.
What gave me the courage was seeing some of my other friends that were double amputees, triple amputees do this, and I was like, well, if they can do it, I just need to solve the riddle for me.
But he admits there were a lot of doubts.
How's my legs, my prosthetic legs, going to fit into this equation? What's that going to look like? What's that going to look like if I'm having a horrible fit and I can't walk, and I'm going to need to rely on somebody from my gym to help me carry my stuff from my car?
And those doubts were quickly erased as he's now been competing in Jiu-Jitsu for the last 2 years. And he credits Simplify and America's Fund.
While you're still, quote-unquote, drying off from your wounds, and they take you into society, they help transition that back into society and welcome you. As
he says, the nonprofit has guided him back into society and leading him into a sport that's been a life changer.
To me, this is a place of peace. Yes, it's hard and it's physical and it hurts and it's a language of pain. It's indescribable.
In San Marcos, Steve Smith, ABC 10 News.